Alright, so part 5. This might finally be the bit where we actually go to the place the game says we're gonna go.
Ignoring me again?
Yep. Can I say this quarry doesn't look safe? Where's health and safety when you need them?
How's your mother doing? Hope she's better.
How's your mother doing?
Hey, Savior. Think you can clear out my hangover too?
Think you can shit your yap? Come on, you can climb onto there. What are you talking about? Oops. Ooh, is that some blight? Not seen that in a wee while. What are you saying, chaps? Where'd he's gone? He's down. Just going for a wee stroll up and down. Charge your mount sight, don't mind if I do.
Oh, easy there.
Sit. You go do my dirty work for me. I'm not repairing you, by the way, 'cause she costs too much. Can I sneak up on you? Are you jealous? I think we'll just straight up kill this one.
Come on. You can use that trip caster I gave you here. It'll be a spark and a hoot.
Oh, 'cause it's hunting grounds. I see. I'm no really interested though, if I'm honest, right now.
Barren light. Last part of the Sundom before the Forbidden West. And Karja Horn. Maybe that means the embassy's starting soon.
Oh well, better get a shake on then. You did.
Hey, what happened here?
What do you care?
Don't you?
As it happens? No. You know, I was already having a crappy day, and now these two idiots picked my shift to climb the damn mountain. Wouldn't be so bad if this one weren't so heavy.
Wait, 2 idiots?
Did I stutter? Yeah, 2. I heard another one shouting up top. Sounds like they got caught between sharp claws and a sharper fall.
Someone's in trouble. Aren't you gonna do something?
Self-inflicted. And I got my hands full with this one.
You're seriously not going to help?
You seriously are?
Aye.
Someone's in trouble at the top
It's
of the
probably a
cliff.
skill
I
point.
better get to climbing.
How did you not make that? See if you just stuck your head up. Oh no. What are you doing? I had you right where I wanted you. kidding me? Get back there. That's it. Paddle just back to where you were, please. Nah, no, you're just trolling me. Move. If I can chuck a rock right in like that water. No planning a wee sneaky ambush, are yous? Fuck, I go right all the way up the top. Trying to get to the west here, come on. You're taking me on this climbing expedition.
Okay then.
Oof. He's kinda get me though. If I could use my other bow. Holy, you kidding me? Jesus. That's a game changer. Ruined those guys. I'm on the precision bow. Can I fire arrow this?
It's not working.
What do I do then? Oh well. Hi, in a minute. Can't you see I've got loot to collect?
Not sure how to get rid of this stuff.
Sure there'll be a way. Probably game locked.
I go to you, but I'm a little banged up.
I hear ye, calm it.
Are you hurt?
I live. My so-called bodyguard. You see him on your way up?
It was hard to miss him.
What's going on with your collar?
Dead.
Oh. Guess that's what I get for believing in the first chuff in the tavern who said he was a mountain climbing machine hunter.
Chuff.
Ugh. At least I don't have to pay him now.
What are you doing up here?
That used to be a signal tower. The mechanism uses a special lens which, in some very specific circles, is highly valuable. And since the Karja are planning on tearing them down, I was going to liberate the lens before it got destroyed. You get it for me, and the lenses from the other towers. I'll make it very
Ah. You're what those
You
lenses
said
are
that
for.
was a signal tower.
In its day, it was a sight to see.
Mhm.
All 6 of them, all lit up, all around the Dawns. They used to warn folks that the Tanaks are coming, for whatever that was worth. As you can imagine, the Karja spared no expense putting them together. Hence the fancy lenses in need of a new home before the towers are torn down.
So you're a thief.
I'm more what you'd call an opportunist with a good eye for business. Look, the Karja are gonna tear all these towers down anyway. They see no value here. They're trying to make nice with the Tanakh now. See? It's a victimless crime. Opportunity.
Tell that
Fair
to your
enough.
friend down there.
Self-inflicted.
Aye, why can't you do it?
Why can't you do it?
Look, even if I hadn't hurt my ankle here, I'm clearly nowhere near as capable as you. Oh, come on.
That
I
face.
can't just let the lenses go to waste. That's
Try to
not
flatter
what my
me.
father would have wanted.
Your father, is he a thief? Sorry, opportunist too?
No, he helped design the towers.
Well, it's like if these heads shake about so much when they
that's
talk
why
in
you
this game.
use lenses.
Yeah, and why they have sentimental value.
I already found some, actually.
Well, look at that. Looks like you're quite the opportunist too, eh? Let me take these off your hands then. This should be
I
a
was still looking
nice
for them,
reward
though.
for your efforts. I'm an honest merchant after all. Thank you,
Aloy.
Reyna. Well, Aloy, as soon as I'm up for it, I'll be going back to Barren Light to rest this ankle. But I'll stick around in case you want to get me that lens up this tower here. No pressure, just saying. Promise it'll be worth it.
I'll see what I can do.
30 shards. Is that all you give me? 15 shards per lens? How is that worth it?
I should be able to pull that thing out of the wall.
I know the drill.
I'm gonna have to get a healer. For this
That's
ankle.
no good. Can't use the polecaster on that.
Probably gonna cost.
Fucking liar.
Okay, I'm in. I am really busting up this place.
Yep. This could be a heritage site for all you know. You're just absolutely wrecking it.
One of the signal devices. Should be a lens I can grab for Reyna. Got the lens. I can trade it with Reyna the next time I see her.
She's just down there, pal. Where's she? Oh, there she is. She's better camouflaging than I am. I can smell you.
Did you find the lens?
Maybe. If you're ready to trade.
Ha! Let's deep.
Here you go.
Isn't? Here's a little something for you. Now, if you find any more,
You got it.
see you around.
Alright, she give me a bit more now. Oh, and a skill point. Right, that's decent.
Alright, I should find whoever's in charge here. But first, I could resupply at my stash. It'd be worth taking a look around, too.
The savior of Meridian. Can we have a word?
Suppose so.
Savior, tell me, are you seeking passage into no man's land by any chance?
Maybe. What about it?
Why do you ask?
Well, to hammer it plain, there's treasure out west. Unclaimed scrap and ancient metal. And I've got a sturdy band of salvagers that knows the lay of the land.
You're not afraid of the Tenakth?
Terrified. But I carry out most of my business in no man's land. Neutral territory and all that. Barren Light is our port of entry. When its doors aren't closed for an embassy. I was hoping your arrival meant they might be opening soon. I've got a business to run, after all.
I want that embassy to happen as much as you do. Believe me, I'm working on it.
Good to know. And keep us in mind. If you do manage to open the way, our main camp will be just past Barren Light. We'll buy any scrap you've got on you. And if you're looking for machine parts, we've got the best in the West. Guaranteed.
All right. Maybe later then.
If you could get those blasted gates open.
Grrr. Shaky fist.
Guess I'm not the only one who wants to get those gates open.
Come on then. No one's up for a game of strike?
Nope.
I'll draw the shards from your pockets next time.
I will see
I've
about
got
that.
boards ready to go if anyone
No.
wants to play some strike.
No interested.
Did you find any lenses?
I'm working
Oh,
on
you're
it.
here?
Fair
Right.
enough.
Shove you off there. Ugh.
How goes it, Hammerhead?
So sick of that line of dialogue.
There's Erend. Looks like he's had a few.
Savior, you're my last hope.
Conover. She's Meridian's savior, not yours.
It's just Aloy. What do you want?
Please, no one will listen. But the Eclipse... they're here in the Daunt.
Really, Conover? Aloy's the one that defeated them. You're bothering her with this hogwash now?
Some of them must have fled west after the battle at the Elite. I saw one of our sentries, Lorevic, sneaking off to meet with one. I tried to eavesdrop, but they spotted me. And then Lorevic tried to kill me. I fought back. It was him or me.
Unfortunately, there's no hard evidence that connects Lorevic to the Eclipse. And since Conover doesn't deny killing his fellow soldier, Nozar sentenced him to death.
What makes you so sure Lorevic was working with the Eclipse?
Well, I was too far to hear everything. But I heard them both say the word Eclipse.
It's not the most outlandish claim I've heard, but it's up there.
Crying Eclipse is a convenient way to dodge a death sentence.
If I have to die, so be it. But if we ignore this threat, others are going to die too.
Tell me exactly what.
Alright, go for the beginning.
Weeks ago, during a shift change, some trespassers slipped through the gate. By the time anyone noticed, they were halfway out the canyon. Nozar didn't see the need to give chase. Let the Tenakth take care of them, he said.
Nozar's not one to be sidetracked. He tightened up the patrol schedules, reprimanded the sentries, and everyone moved on.
But I couldn't stop thinking about it. None of us are careless out here, meaning someone left it open on purpose. And Lorevic, well, he's always grumbling about officers. But on this, he was too quiet. And after the incident, he started acting different, jumpy. So when I spotted him sneaking out of the barracks after hours, I followed. I found him arguing with a stranger. And when Lorevic mentioned the Eclipse, I tried getting closer, but they heard me. The stranger took off, and Lorevic lunged at me with his knife. Instincts took over. Sentries heard the scuffle and found me standing over his body.
Why don't you believe him?
We combed the woods. Searched Larevic's bunk, searched it again. Didn't find anything. Look, Conover's a
Should I take your giant gloves
I
off?
don't believe he murdered Larevic in cold blood. But Nozar only listens to facts. And that fact is, Conover killed his fellow sentry. He doesn't deny it, right?
No, but...
They really don't go weird
There's
outfit
no
up.
evidence backing up this Eclipse story. Well, we can't question a dead man. Nozar's on edge with the upcoming embassy and doesn't want distractions. But hey, if you find a bunch of Eclipse soldiers hatching an evil plot in the woods, please do let us know.
The meeting you witnessed. Did you hear anything else about their plans?
No. But the clearing where they met is just east of here, across the river.
A dozen soldiers have already searched it, Conover. There's nothing there.
I can see things others can't. If the Eclipse are in the Daunt, I'll find them.
Thank you, Aloy. Sun bless your search.
Don't get your hopes up, soldier.
Can you get that way, Aloy? Come on, you can do it. What the? Get up there. What? You kidding me?
Did anyone ever tell you that you resemble the Savior?
Did anyone ever tell you you resemble my ass?
Don't make trouble.
I'll make trouble if I want to make trouble.
Lighten up, Paiv. You've got a thick wall of stone between you and the Tenakth out there.
Yes, sir.
See what he's saying it.
Gentlemen.
Oh, it's this guy.
You taking the edge off?
I mean, I'd ask you to join, but who'll be left to save the world, right?
Still salting.
All right, now let me guess. You're in a rush, right? So, whatever you need, ask away.
How you been, mate?
How have things been since
Your silent departure? Yeah, not bad. Vanguard's going strong. Helped Avad pick up the pieces after the battle with the Eclipse. I took a month to bury Ursa in the clay. But when I got back, I got the assignment to babysit Wadis on his way to the embassy. I thought that'd be a cakewalk, so of course things went sideways.
You got blindsided. Wasn't your fault.
A couple more of these, maybe I'll believe you.
I was, wondering if you were able to lay Ursa to rest, like you wanted.
Yeah, we did. Just seen the crowd that showed up to pay their respects.
He just said that, did he
Her
not?
favor, and the other half owed her their lives. In the end, everybody drank. You know, it's the rowdiest funeral since ever.
Feels like she would have liked that.
Yeah, damn straight. Damn straight. She would have put them all under the table.
Should I put them all under the table? Drank them all under the table, do you mean?
What do you know about the embassy?
Oh, yeah, not much. Only that Avad really wants it to happen. He said I'm making peace with these Tanakh. But from what I hear, they're not too big on the whole diplomacy thing. They do most of their talking with blades and arrows. So if you're heading their way, be prepared. Things might get ugly real fast.
I'll keep that in mind.
Right, I can't be arsed. Let's just get
Yeah,
going.
don't let me stop you. Just...
Errand.
Yeah, all right. Can't blame me. I guess what I'm really trying to say is...
I know where to find you. Hopefully sober.
Yeah, don't count it.
For f***'s sake. You know, even bringing him, and you're still moaning about him having a wee drink. Away and nag somebody else. How did that not kill you?
Bloodstains. As good a place to start as any. Pretty sure this is where Conover killed that guard. Maybe my focus can tell me if there really was a third person here. Faint tracks, leading away from barren light. I should be able to follow them with my focus. Let's see where this leads. Maybe Conover wasn't lying after all. Lost the trail. There's too many machines walking around. Maybe I can pick up the tracks once I'm past them. Should be easy to follow the trail up ahead now. Blood. A lot of it. Whoever the runner was, this machine must have slashed him. Should be easy to follow the blood trail with my focus. Looks like they're headed for that bridge. Someone set up a lookout down here. Bandages. Looks like the runner tried to treat their wounds before they went on. I should be able to follow their tracks. Where did you go off to? Maybe my focus can help here.
Aye, we get it. F***ing focus daft you. What your focus is finding is wild boar. Find me some jades, then I'll be impressed.
The trail ends here. Must have climbed up to that cave. With that injury, I'll bet he's on his last legs.
Ah, well, into the cave then.
This looks like a good place for someone to hide.
If we give up now, we will lose. We have to find Ezra. In his shadow, we will find. Take on a whole garrison. Won't be easy. We don't know Larvik's dead. He hasn't shown at the rendezvous point. So either that fool guard killed him, or he's lost his nerve.
We'll just have to blast our way through the gates.
And then what? Rayad was our only link to Vezra, and now he's dead too.
We'll track Vezra if we have to. But first we have to get past Barren Light. Next change of guard, we go in fast and loud.
Conover was right. I have to stop them before they hurt anyone else.
What if Loravik talked and they know we're coming?
What if I stick this knife down your throat?
Save it for the heretics.
Move for me?
There.
We have to find her. You think she's still out there? How many places are there to hide?
This is like hunting a stalker.
Over here!
Sunfall will rise again.
That takes care of that. And I'm sure there's more of them outside. I better be careful. Oh, I'm quiet now.
Cultists gonna cult. Is this your new god? Oh, can love that ball. Now, how can I get to you?
And that takes care of that. It sounds like there's more Eclipse beyond the Daunt. If this Rayad was their only link to them, he might have a focus. He could tell me where they are. I'm guessing that's Rayad. I was right. Rayad has a focus.
Take it. Look like Helly Churl masks.
Loyal Eclipse. If you're seeing this, it means you've left the Sundom in search of something to follow. Your journey is almost over. Follow the sun beyond the gates of barren light, and bask in the glow of future conquest. A new empire awaits.
I'll have to pay this Vezra a visit and crush this new Eclipse empire before it ends. There's coordinates here, out past Barren Light. Ryad's mask should be enough to prove Conover's innocence. I better take it back to Barren Light.
Glad these guys don't crowd round me at least when I come at this campfire, like a bunch of creeps. Did you just fall over?
Looks like he's had a few.
Look alive, soldier. She's back.
Aloy, did you find anything?
Eclipse fugitives were camped out on the other side of the forest. They were getting ready to fight their way through Barren Light. You just helped save a lot of lives.
Aloy, you know I believe you. But Nozar? He might not be convinced by your words alone.
If he needs proof, show him that. And tell him the man he's got locked up risked his life to expose and eliminate an Eclipse spy.
Huh. I guess you are his savior. Congratulations, soldier. You're a free man. I'll have you out of there before sunfall. Make sure this gets to
that long?
That's it then. The end of the Eclipse.
Almost. The trespassers you mentioned, the ones who got through Barren Light weeks ago, their leader's dangerous. And he's out there, in the Forbidden West, building up an army.
Sun and Shadow, you're going out there to stop him, aren't you?
Yep.
I'm gonna try.
I want to help. I can fight.
I know you can. But you've been through a lot. Once you're out of that cell, you should enjoy your freedom. You've earned it.
Why do you think you're the only one that can do stuff? Like, just because your what's-her-face is cloned doesn't mean that gives you like any special powers or anything. You're just a normal person like them. Right, finally to the west then.
Don't worry. If the Tanakh were planning to invade, so already.
If you say so, sir.
Are you in charge around here?
Ah, apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, his second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Ah, yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. They'll reopen, once the Tanakh have left.
So what happens at these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Karja offered tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Tanakh returned personal effects taken from Karja soldiers that fell during the Red Raids. This particular embassy, however, is a special case.
Because the Tanakh are handing over some sort of prisoner, right? A soldier named Fashav?
Ah, so you've heard. The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
I thought I was getting through that gate right now.
You said something about Tanakh marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, during the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their leader. And by negotiate, I mean stare down our Sun Priest until they concede. Paiv over here came face to face with them for the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot that day, sir.
It was indeed.
Where is this Commander Nozar, then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see
And
about
his
that.
gloves are 4 times the size of mine.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and chain scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to
Walk.
work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvin was thrilled.
Can I get that swagger going again? There we go.
Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
Aye, beat it you.
There's the commander. Better brace yourself. And good luck.
To hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people.
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Ahem.
Ah. Aloy, was it?
You know fine well who it is.
Cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tanakh sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first shall be...
Shut up. Why the
Yeah,
delay?
shut it.
The Tanakh are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tanakh horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
What a douche.
Well,
Good night.
thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely.
I have waited long enough.
This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
You shall not pass.
Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry, can't do it.
Is Farrell saying it? Mm-hmm.
I'm asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
Hey, Varl.
Hi, Aaron. What's happening?
You know the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to
Open
stand in her way.
the
It's not gonna work.
gates.
Oh, that's it! Arrest her!
I'd like to see you try.
Supporting fire?
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded. Hey, Nozar! You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the Savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let her through, boys.
Mm-hmm.
Saving the world.
Forget something back in Meridian?
Look, Varl.
It doesn't
You're
matter.
a good guy, Rand.
Made it just in time.
And you've been friend-zoned overall.
So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tanakh, we need their permission to go west?
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
Just no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now
Is this not the West we're in now?
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
Oh, mother. Look at them.
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is no.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them.
It is no.
I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold! She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away.
Why is he getting taken away?
A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav. Once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the setting sun. You'll have to forgive my comrades. Tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
I recognise this guy's voice.
I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tenakth, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
How did you come to be among the Tenakth?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
Aye, go for it.
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tenakth into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate. I was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hekaro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
So when you met the Tenakth chief, you did something desperate.
I kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hekaro's feet, I demanded this right, called the Kulrut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tenakth howled, but Hekaro stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kulrut. Little did I know what I was in for.
What were you in for?
You said the Kulrut is a Tenakth's trial by combat.
Yes, but it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive. Believe me, it is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hopes for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
You wound up serving the Tenakth chief.
The winners of the Kulrut must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
Yeah, what does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hekaro's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tenakth still spat on the ground when I walked by. And they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tenakth. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tenakth for hating them.
Aye, which tribe are you then?
Still Karja?
Part of me, yes. Always. But there is much to admire about the Tenakth. Especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hekaro and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace. And now he looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Karja.
The Karja talk about Hekaro as if he's a monster.
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was. I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people. I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him. So,
Chris McKenna.
that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it, but not the last.
So he does his voice.
The Carja need to know what I've learned.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tanakh is a lot different than how they do. Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tanakh and the Carja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Tanakh don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times. Chief Akaro knows that survival often requires change, even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine.
Nah, I don't recognise this guy if anything he's been in.
This, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tanakh lands. A task so important. And it's just the two of you.
That's right.
Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Akaro knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe.
Cheers.
If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to
Look! The Sky Clan's banner!
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
Get it done.
What's going on?
Not all Tanakh can stomach the idea of parley with the Carja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No. The other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
Off. Literally about to go.
The Carja have opened the gates.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tanakh!
Go.
Regala. Chief Hikaru's biggest mistake.
Hmm.
A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hikaru has betrayed us! The embassy is proof! And all of you marshals are his accomplices! For this, I condemn you to death!
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
Oof. That threat skipped teeth.
Lancers! Form up!
Oh,
They're riding machines.
Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Vashav, come with us now, or not at all.
Archers! Light them up!
oof.
Get to cover! Archers! Keep them back!
Your archers are doing a lot of the heavy lifting here.
Left flank! To the Karja! Run them down!
What are you gonna do, Aloy?
They're not gonna make it.
Open the gates! Open the gates! Open the gates!
Get him! Yes!
Karja! Stand your ground! Fire at will!
Which ones will?
I don't have a shot!
Oh no. Oh, not this guy.
What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now.
Hey! Come down and fight fair! Lancers! Take the center! Get ready!
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge! Here they come!
Time to fight. All right, try that again.
Target hit! Leave them! Finish the enemy!
Get that rider!
Aloy, I could use some help.
Don't stop the
Something's
wounded!
wrong, Aloy.
Where are the archers?
Covered!
Oh, there.
I've got this one. Under the tray.
I should fire at the machine riders on the field.
Turn your marks today! Take this
Film out now!
Who's that?
Damn it! Get back! Yeah! No! Marshal!
Now they're scared.
Much better.
Much better.
Point Aloy! Cut them all down! Finish the enemy! Here it comes! Damn.
That could have went better. Oof. Oof. Strength on this guy. Oh, bro.
It's you and me now, Varl.
We've survived worse.
Here! Good!
Aloy, do you need help?
Aye, probably.
Take him out! Hey, how's that armor?
You hit her! I'm coming!
No! Get her from range!
Oh, no way! Come on. Need a trap to go down. Can I get that trap down quick enough?
Come on, one down! We got this!
Firing! Hit her!
Another one down! We can win this!
Oh.
Throw a mother!
Goodness sake, safe!
Got this one lined up! We can win this!
Enough!
You, Outlanders! I'll skin you both! Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
You're next, girl.
I've never seen a shield like that. I better scan it. I can break through a shield if I damage it enough. Now's my chance. His shield regenerated. I've got to break that shield. Your turn. Come down here and face me.
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today.
With.
Comrades! Mark this day! Today you have decimated the Marshals! Slaughtered the Karja! So begins our war on Hikaru.
What was you f***ing know you'd get doing? You don't got to check on Varl.
Get him to the camp. Now.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you?
No, lucky.
Guess I'm stuck with Aaron. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
I got you.
Oh, that loot. Is it just gone?
It's salvage time, boys.
Save some for me, prick. I killed most of them.
Don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The marshals weren't expecting Regala to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Voidis, Vishav. A massacre. What will you do now?
It's a show, alright.
Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regala ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're alright.
I can keep an eye out.
I tell like I get time for that.
Nearby?
A tall man? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
I need to be on
you're
my way.
alright.
Then I wish you luck. And don't worry about your friend.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope.
So, this is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spires should lead to Silence and Hades. And just maybe, a backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. The Blight, the Storms, Regala's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world. Like Elizabeth would. The woman who led the ambush, Regala, had a lot of machines under her command. There's only one other person who has that kind of knowledge. Silence.
I don't
What's his
think
angle?
Elizabeth would be out fighting all these machines. So you're not quite doing it like the way she is.
Good spot to test the shield wing. Why climb down when I can glide?
Aye, in a bit. You still get letting they do. No. Don't like that noise. Plus the West has its charms. All the murder happens literally the minute you step foot outside. I did try the glider there. Why is it not working? Right to go then. We'll go here and then we'll call it a day then.